Part 2, Scorecard Web Platform Training. In this session, we will continue the Scorecard Web Platform training. In this session, we will cover how to select the scorecard you want to work on, the scorecard view, the subnational view, the indicator view, charts and graphs, the waves view, how to export PDFs and Excels, and how to manage your account settings. How this course works. As in the previous session, you will need to open a new window and log into the Scorecard web platform from that new window. You will be navigating back and forth between the training video and the web platform. Every time you see this screen, pause the video and go to the Scorecard web platform to repeat what you have just learned. Then return to the video and click play when you are ready to continue. If you haven't done so already, pause this video now and log into the Scorecard web platform from a new window. Once you are done logging in, return to this video and click play again. How to select the scorecard you want to work on. We will now take a look at the buttons located on the top part of the Scorecard web platform. These buttons allow the user to access various data visualization tools and management functionalities. The first three buttons on the left are for selecting the scorecard that you would like to work with. For example, the first button allows me to select and isolate the scorecard at national level, the scorecard for a particular region, or even a district or facility level scorecard. Let's take a look. Right now that I have selected country, we can see the scorecard that is showing is for the entire country. If I click again, I can select a particular region, and this will isolate the scorecard for that region, displaying not only the regional performance on the first line, but also the district level performance on subsequent lines. I can drill down even further to isolate a district level scorecard showing the district level performance and the health facility level performance. Again, this first button really allows you to select what org unit you would like to work with. The second button allows you to select the type of scorecard. In this particular example, there are two scorecards in the system. One is called the Nutrition Scorecard, and the second one is called the RMNCAH Scorecard, which is the one we are working with now. The web platform allows countries to add multiple scorecards to the same system. You can select and alternate between the scorecards by using this second button. The third button allows you to select the period that you would like to work with. Most scorecards are generated on a quarterly basis. If I click on the third button, I will see a list of all of the periods, or quarters in this example, that exist within the system. Right now I am on Q2 2020, but if I'd like, I could navigate into the past and see the performance for Q1 2020, for example. So these three buttons allow you to select what you want to work with: the location, the type of scorecard, and the period. Pause the video now and go to the Scorecard web platform to repeat what you have learned. Return to the video and click play when you are ready to continue. You can now pause. We will now look at the scorecard view. The first button on this center set of options is called the scorecard view. The scorecard view is like your home page. If you are ever lost, you can click on this button to return to the scorecard. Remember, the scorecard view is a snapshot of one period at a time. In this case, we are looking at Q3 2020. However, subsequent buttons allow you to display multiple periods at a time. We will now look at those other functions. The subnational view. The second button in the center set of options is called the subnational view. The subnational view allows you to select one location to view its performance throughout multiple periods. While the scorecard view gives you a snapshot of one period, the subnational view is helpful in conducting trend analysis because it will allow you to see the change through time. To select the location that you would like to work with, use the drop-down menu on the right panel. Click on the drop-down menu to select the location. The default is the country level. However, if I would like to select a region, I can select the region from the drop-down. If I would like to drill down further into a district, I can select the region first, then click again on the drop-down to find the districts below. Once I am at district level, if I would like to navigate one level back up to regional, I can click on the back button. If I would like to navigate back to country level, I can click again. The drop-downs on the bottom allow you to select the periods. On the left, you can select the first period you would like to work with, in this example, Q4 2019, and on the right, I can select the last period that I'd like to work with, in this example, Q3 2020. The system will display all of the periods between your selection.
Pause the video now and go to the Scorecard web platform to repeat what you have learned. Return to the video and click play when you are ready to continue. You can now pause. We will now take a look at the indicator view functionality.
The third button in the center set of options is called the indicator view. The indicator view allows you to see one indicator, all regions, throughout a span of time. The first thing one must do is select the category associated with the indicator. For example, if I click on the drop-down, I can select the child health category. Once I do that, I can select the indicator by clicking on this indicator drop-down. When I click on the drop-down, I will see all of the indicators within the category. Within the child health category, I can see there's an indicator for measles coverage and Penta 3 coverage. Next, I must select the first period that I'd like to analyze and the last period I'd like to analyze. The system will show all of the periods between your selection. In this way, it's possible to see the change in performance through time.
Pause the video now and go to the Scorecard web platform to repeat what you have learned. Return to the video and click play when you are ready to continue. You can now pause. We will now see how you can create charts and graphs on the web platform.
The fourth button in the center set of options allows you to create charts. Let's take a look. Similar to the indicator view, in Charts view, you must first select the category associated with your indicator. Next, you must select the indicator. Next, you must select the first period you'd like to analyze and the last period you'd like to analyze. The default line that appears on the graph is the country line. However, it is possible to add multiple lines to this chart. To do this, you must click on the drop-down, select the org unit you would like to add, for example, Region A, then click on the plus to add the line. Let's add Region B. If I'd like to add a district, the first step is to select the region associated with the district. For example, if I'd like a district within Region A, I must first select Region A. Next, I have to click again and scroll down to the bottom to see the districts within that region. And finally, click on the plus to add the district. If I'd like to navigate one level up, for example, right now I'm at district, but I'd like to go back up to region, I can click on this back button. If I'd like to navigate up to the national level, I can click on the back button one more time. This graph can be displayed as a column chart by clicking on this option. You can see that the background colors correspond to the scorecard colors of red, yellow, and green. These represent the various thresholds that have been established. For example, here we can see that any data value between 0 and 60 will be red, any data value between 60 and 80 will be yellow, and any data value above 80 will be green.
Pause the video now and go to the Scorecard web platform to repeat what you have learned. Return to the video and click play when you are ready to continue. You can now pause. We will now look at the Waves view. The seventh button in the center set of options is called the Wave view. The Waves view allows you to see the different indicator waves in the system. As you'll recall from the indicator session, you can actually categorize your indicators based on data availability into 3 waves. Wave 1 are the indicators that have data today and appear on the scorecard. Wave 2 is designated for indicators that do not have data available at this moment, but the data will be available in the short term. Wave 3 are indicators that won't have any data available in the longer term. This view allows you to visualize how the scorecard will evolve over time. However, keep in mind that your scorecard will only display Wave 1 indicators at the moment. We will now take a look at how to export PDFs and Excels from the web platform.
The last button in the center set of options allows you to download a PDF version of the screen in front of you. For example, I am currently in the indicator view. If I wanted to download a PDF version of this screen, I can hover over the last button and select Download PDF. The scorecard and action tracker can also be downloaded as an Excel. For example, if I click on the scorecard, then hover over the export function, you can see I will have 2 options. I can download it as an Excel or a PDF. The export function is especially helpful if you would like to send a copy of the scorecard via email. It is very helpful in low connectivity settings to download many PDFs of the scorecard, charts, and graphs in order to have a local copy which can be accessed even when you are offline.
Pause the video now and go to the Scorecard web platform to repeat what you have learned. Return to the video and click play when you are ready to continue. You can now pause. We will now take a look at how to manage your account settings.
If you would like to make changes to your account profile, go to the top right-hand side and click on the Accounts button. From here, you will be able to change your username, email address, affiliation, preferred language, select the region or district you would like to access as a default, and you can add your mobile phone. This mobile phone will be the one that receives SMS notifications for the Action Tracker and the Work Plan Manager. Additionally, you can change your password by writing the current password, then writing the new password 2 times. then clicking on Save.
This concludes Part 2 of the Scorecard web platform training.